Welcome back to my channel. This is Christy, the Hand-Eye Diva, and this is the first time I've been out of PJs in 3 weeks, so stuff to tell. Hey, how you doing, everyone? I hope you all are doing very well and definitely better than I have the last few weeks. If you follow me on Instagram, you can find me at Narnian Snow on Instagram. Then you will have probably seen my last entry that I was not having the greatest week. So it is 3 weeks since I am out of emergency surgery for appendicitis. It was kind of touch and go there. I didn't know I had a serious problem because I have had a lot of digestive issues over the last 15 years. And so I just thought, oh great, it's just another episode. It's not pleasant, I'll get past this. And I didn't get any relief as the day went on. I was also thankful that for some reason I had like this unknown instinct to do things to prepare, because before this happened, the Thursday before, I was fixing fans, cleaning fans, getting fans in different rooms and cleaning out filters and making sure the house was more prepared for the heat because I knew the summer was happening. Happy summer, by the way. And then on Thursday night I went to the grocery store and got groceries. And then on Friday, I spent the day of Friday preparing food for the next few days. That was what I was doing the night before. And then I got a bath before I went to bed. And then I woke up 2 hours later to this. So I felt like, if nothing else, I was slightly prepared to be under the weather for a few days. And that was interesting timing. I woke up 2 hours after going to sleep with intense pain in my lower left side. Hey guys, I am currently in edit mode, and this is just to clear up some confusion. While I was editing this video, I realized that while I was recording it, I was calling the wrong side the right side. My appendix was clearly on the right side, not the left side. The pain from the probe was clearly on the left side, not the right side. And I'm thinking there may be one of two reasons why I confused the two. When I'm watching and recording these videos, the video is in reverse. That could have thrown me off. Or there is the possibility that when I fell and injured my left hip a while back, I associate my left side with the most pain, and that could be why I'm a little bit topsy-turvy on the descriptions. But yes, the appendix on the right side, the most pain on the left side after the surgery. Just wanted to clear that up because it really kind of made me feel stupid when I realized my error. And like I said, nothing I did relieved anything. It just kept hurting and hurting, and as the day went on, it started hurting worse. So I got online because I had an inkling, and I looked up top main symptoms of appendicitis, and I didn't even get through the whole list of the main symptoms. I got to number 12 and stopped because I had literally 11 of the first 12. So I went through the nausea, I went through the no appetite, I did the extremely tired, I went through the extremely painful and tender lower left stomach. And I also had the pain migrate up a bit and then around to the back. I also had chills and a fever. So I went through the entire day not having any energy for anything. I literally was like, you guys have to figure this out. You have to figure out your own meals. I'm in charge of the meals generally. You guys just make yourself a sandwich. I am literally up to nothing. I felt horrible. So I just laid in bed the entire day. I was in agony, and I didn't take any pain medication because I didn't want to not be aware of what was going on with my body. And when it hit about 10 o'clock that night, I was in so much pain. I don't know what to do with myself. I took my temperature. I was 100.4, and I said, okay, I've got to watch this closer. I took my temperature sometime between a half an hour or an hour later, and my temperature was then 101.7. I said, okay, my temperature is rising, but I'm having chills. This is not, I should not ignore this. So it was about 3 o'clock in the morning. I just said, okay, I've got to wake someone up to take me to the emergency room. I am hurting so bad. I can barely get out of bed. I can barely go use the restroom. I am in so much pain. And so I left the house at about 3:45 a.m. I arrived at the emergency room about 4:15 and proceeded to wait in the waiting room for 3.5 hours. It was kind of amazing. I got into the first exam room. First of all, they drew blood, and then they put me on an IV because I was extremely dehydrated. I hadn't eaten or drank in water. It was over 30 hours, and I'm not sure how far over 30 hours, but they could tell that I was dehydrated. I told them I had not taken any medication. They said that was really good because I could monitor the pain better that way. I wasn't getting any false relief, so that was really good. I went in and I did a UA, which is a urine analysis, and I did a CAT scan. The CAT scan was about a 5-minute process. It was really quick, but it was the most painful experience I've had. Stretching me out flat on my back put so much pressure on my low abdomen, which felt like it was a balloon about to pop. It just was extremely distended and extremely painful. And then they wanted me to pull my arms up above my head, which pulled even worse. I about screamed, and was thankful it was over in about 2 minutes flat. So the results, it only took about 20 minutes to get the results back. Immediately I was pulled into a room to talk to a doctor. She said, yes, you've got appendicitis. We need to get you into an operating room as quickly as possible. We don't know if it's burst yet, but we need to get that taken care of before it bursts. And I said, so it's acute then. It's a good thing I came in when I did. Yes, it's a very good thing you came in when you did. Plus, it was like clockwork. As soon as we got into the first exam room, they said within like 5 minutes of the time of me getting in to see someone finally, like the hospital completely just was overtaken with a flood of people. If I had not come in when I did, they wouldn't have been able to see me or take care of me as quickly as they did. And from the time I got the results and talked to the doctor to the time I was literally in surgery was about an hour. So it was very quick. So I was wheeled immediately to the first prep room where they put me on antibiotics and got me dressed in a gown. They asked some questions. I answered some of their questions, and then immediately from there I was taken into the second prep room, which I hated. And then I waited there for about 10-15 minutes, and they wheeled me right into the OR. So yeah, it was extremely quick paced after they got the diagnosis. After the surgery, which they said was going to be an hour to an hour and a half, it only took 45 minutes. I was wheeled into my room that I slept in that night. I slept in. I didn't really sleep. It was too noisy, too much lights. I was in like the main hub of that area with 10 other people around me with just curtains, and so I was hearing everything. Every alert, every alarm would disturb me. I have very good hearing and I'm a very late sleeper. So and then at one point I was systematically hearing one person throwing up and then another person throwing up, and it was like I can't sleep with this. So I literally got about 2 hours of sleep that night. And was back home within about 24 hours. So the recovery time was really rough. The first 2 weeks I was in a lot of pain, but the medication was making me nauseous, so I had to go off of the medication and have more pain because I couldn't deal with the nausea. And so it was only about 3 days ago I finally started feeling normal again, and that was a very good thing. So instead of just one big slice cutting into my stomach, they did what they call a laparoscopic surgery, which is there are three spots, one on the right side, one right above the navel, and then one lower, right above the pubic bone. And so they went in multiple different locations. Definitely the most sore on the right side, where they put the camera in to probe, because they went all the way from one side to the other side to do their work, and that was really painful. So that was the hardest spot to get healed up. But at this point I can rub all over my belly. There's no pain. My scars are the incisions are very nice little small scars at this point, so I can bathe, I can do anything I need to do, and it's all healed up well. So it was a really unpleasant situation, but at this point now, 3 weeks out, I'm pretty well over it. The only thing I have to deal with is I don't want to do too much twisting, because I could still have a little sensitivity with the muscles if I do too much twisting. But overall, I'm pretty good. That was not a fun experience. I don't recommend it. If you can avoid it, that's a good thing to avoid. I'm actually the first person in my family to have experienced appendicitis. No one, not siblings, not parents, not grandparents, not any aunts or uncles, no one in the family, at least not in like the more recent generations, has any experience with appendicitis. So I am the first, so I couldn't ask anyone, and no one really understands, and it's not fun. And I actually kind of almost cried when the nurse was wheeling me out of the hospital, and I said, you know, I'm kind of sad to leave because I don't have a bell I can just ding at home just to have a nurse come run and help me. So I was a little bit sad about that, having to just, you know, do more for myself, because I enjoyed the assistants, but they were very nice, and I had I guess I had as good of a time there as I could expect under the circumstances. It was still not fun though. I again don't recommend it. So there's another reason why I've been delayed. I recorded a video just over a month ago, but I've not gotten that up posted yet. I kind of got a bit sideswept by all this stuff, and all of my plans just kind of went to the wayside. But I'm definitely glad to be feeling better now, and goodness, I appreciate health, and I appreciate feeling better than I did, because I felt really miserable there. So anyway, I wanted to give you an update, let you know why I've been gone, and what's been going on with me. There's more than just that, but that is the main big thing that's been up with me in recent days, and I just had to let you know. So anyway, I hope you all are well. I hope you stay well. I hope you are dealing with the summer heat better than I am. I'm very warm right now. If my face is flushed, it's because there's no air conditioner or fan on in the room I'm in, and it's very warm. So anyway, take care, and I will talk to you again soon. Ciao for now.